Thanks for coming in, liking the live. Appreciate it, appreciate it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Got our wine again. Sorry if that offends somebody.
Drink my wine.
I'm drinking that wine, man. What's going on? Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, Rach. What's going on? What's going on, Rachel? Thank you for all the support. We greatly appreciate you. Got 3 people in the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming to kick it with us. Happy Father's Day to your father or the fathers in your life. We will say that again, but we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Thank you, Rachel. We greatly appreciate you. Happy Father's Day to you and to the fathers that you have in your life. What's on, baby? You want to come on?
What everybody doing tonight? Anybody out there tonight?
Yeah, what y'all doing? Thank you for everybody coming in and joining. We thank you, we thank you. Thank you, Thank you, Miss Stone. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you for the Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the fathers that you have in your life. It's already. So you can scoot over too. Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, what's going on, T-Money? What's going on, Miss Malone? What's going on? Tim better not be celebrating Father's Day. Tim better not be celebrating no Father's Day. He don't celebrating anything else. He better not be celebrating Father's Day. He better not. Don't celebrate the days. Nope. Yeah, exactly. Miss Malone. Don't celebrate only the days that got something to do with you. He celebrate that Super Bowl. Thank you. Thank you, Harper. Yeah. That's how we feel on Mother's Day, Miss Malone. Both our mothers are gone. So we still celebrate them. We're still not here without them. Thank you for everybody in the live right now. Greatly appreciate y'all. But y'all shoot, man. Shoot. We here. We chilling. We locked in. We locked and loaded. What's going on, SC? We right here. We in Wilmington. SC. Miss Keels. Oh yeah, that's what's. Hey, oh yeah, that must have been a nice time, T-Money. Yeah, we went and grabbed a little bit of something to eat ourselves. We ain't doing too much on this day. We're gonna chill a little bit more, but the highlight of our night is coming to kick it with y'all, falling back on Father's Day. Everybody just chopping it up. Thank you, Miss Stone. Love you too. Greatly, really do. But y'all shoot at us, man. We chilling. Let me read that a little bit better. I put my wind up. I can't get too wind up. Somebody said that last time. I got too wind up.
You said too wind up. Please don't get too wind up.
Too wind up. Y'all gonna see this when I bought this in the thing. If you come up to the other couple side, this is a really good Merlot decoy. It's really good.
Excuse me.
Yeah, somebody said I was too wind up.
Not with the wine, huh?
Not with the wine. There was no alcohol. This is the extent of our alcohol right here. It is wine. Yeah, that was. That's too crazy, Miss Rachel. Being crazy.
Drink my little wine, so I won't get too wound up.
You say Diderot, say you like my wife? All right. Hey, I like her too.
Dinner rolls.
Diderot. Timoni said, how you feeling?
I'm feeling.
How you feeling?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling better. Thank God. That sickness took me out like a week.
Yeah, Timon, she was down bad.
I couldn't breathe or nothing. I said, oh no.
What's going on, Brandy? What's going on, Samuels? Hey, family, how you doing? Greatly appreciate everybody coming, kicking with us on this Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to y'all. Happy Father's Day to the community. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Thank you, Miss Connie. Happy Father's Day to the fathers in your life. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Bess. Thank you, Brandy. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Timon, for that. She
said thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Thank you.
Yeah, because we were supposed to be coming back that week before, and then she got sick, and that took us out a week. And then when we came back the next week, we was like, I was like, well, I gotta shoot a video.
I thought I was gonna be doing better, but to come back was that Wednesday.
Yeah.
Nah.
She couldn't even muster up the energy to sit down in the chair for an hour and give a good commentary to y'all like we like to do. So that is what it is, man. But y'all shoot at us, man. Y'all shoot that. Let's go to the state of whatever the case may be. State of the country, state of IAG. It's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all. Happy Father's Day. We thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Miss Connie.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for all 32 people in live. Thank you. Thank you for coming and joining us on this Father's Day. Oh, Rachel, those haircuts, that haircut, and I'll stand firmly by this as a boy who used to get haircuts and is growing up. Those haircuts, the blades is just weird. I don't know about the blade thing, but he cosplay country boy all the time. But those haircuts was abuse. I'm sorry you guys went through that. Me and my hubby been traveling last month and had to send our granddaddy home. I'm sorry to hear that, Timon. What's going on? La Crosse, Virginia in the house. Yeah, we in Southwest Virginia. We in Gay Lax. Abuse. Come in the house fast enough, gave them bald heads. Now imagine right now sitting in that chair, mocked and taunted their children for thousands to see. Yes, did that, public humiliation. And then imagine, right, so if I mean, it may be women with close haircuts out there, so I'm not going to preface this just from a man angle. But when you taking that blade and you mad and you gouging into your skull and you gouging into my scalp and everything else like that with no care in the world, which he couldn't have had because it was a form of punishment, that's hurt. And that's abuse. Imagine somebody taking sharp clippers to your skin and just poking you at. That was wrong what he did to those boys. It was dead wrong. Yeah, I missed my Timoni. I missed my granddaddy a lot too. After my granddaddy died, my granddaddy died and broke me. My granddaddy died and broke me. I ain't been right since probably. He ain't the only man I love because I do love my brothers, but for a while I felt like that. Thank you, Miss Regina Wilkinson. Happy Father's Day to the fathers in your
Good
life.
evening, y'all.
Good evening. We're glad to be
Good
here
evening.
with y'all. Falling back, chilling, kicking it. That's all. We back at the beach. We chilling. We had a behind the scenes or whatever the case may be. The activity we've been moving around today on the cover vlog whenever they go up. If y'all over there.
Gotta drop something over there too, but it's starting to get back up and running.
Yeah, he skinned the boys as a punishment. Yeah, he did. That was wrong. That was wrong. Can't nobody condone that. Can't nobody. I don't understand how them Kool-Aid drinkers over there didn't say that. Well, if they did say something to him about it, he blocks it because he's been known to filter the comments. So
he always do that.
Yeah. So if he did, that's what they did. But yeah, and so we've been watching it. We've been watching we're paying attention. It's an all in disarray over there. Grandma gone. Megan got another video up today where she 28 minutes of straight talking about the camper. I mean, the family's clearly losing their mind.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them losing their mind.
Yeah, they all losing their mind.
Megan, like she about half gone.
Yeah.
Tim, he just be talking.
Yeah.
Like always.
Yeah. He losing his mind. He don't know how. I mean, they making investments and everything else like that, but I don't know how long. I don't think he got 3 years as a viable platform. Megan scamming too. Yeah, she loved Tim so much. She loved Tim. Tim is everything.
Yeah, she been scamming since day one.
She been scamming since he put her on to the first scam. She led all them people to him. Y'all remember that we all know that Megan is the real Christian. She led all those people and went around on her face. She walked him through all those doors.
Those all her people.
Yeah, no. She didn't. But see, Rachel, she didn't have kids for the sake of having kids. Yeah, one kid would have been good. She would have sufficed for that. But the rest of those boys and everything, I'm saying that she don't have some type of love for them, but that was to appease Tim. That was to appease Tim.
No.
It was never about like.
That was slave kids.
Yeah, it was never
have
about
them
that.
so they can slave them out.
Yeah, that's why she don't care. That's why she don't care that he slave them out.
Yeah, that's what else for.
Yeah, because she don't.
That's all they for, to go around and slave with him.
I had them for you, so you do whatever you want to with them.
I don't care. Take him down there.
Take him down. I don't care.
Dig a hole, whatever you're gonna do with him.
And that's why we always implore the family to get involved because they need to. What's going on, Ree? Big Ree, not the little one. I forgot the Samuels. I forgot where I forgot what he said and how he prefaced it for why he wouldn't turn the camper into a classroom. I don't know what he said, if it was too small or whatever the case may be, but I mean, I don't know what they're doing. They just all over the place at this point. Yeah, Brandy. She didn't. That wasn't. This is not about those boys. This ain't even about her. It's all about Tim, and so therefore she exacerbates his narcissism because at the end of the day, she is all on board with just praising him. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. And Goddess. I got us, Diva. Thank you. Yeah, it saddens me that he still can pull, even right now, 35, 40,000 views in. You know, it just of lost people and people who have now a reference for many channels and people pointing out different things. And all across this reaction space and everything else like that, and yet them people still show up and come at us like we in the wrong. Still saying that stuff. Still, I don't know, man. Yeah, they need to be around other kids, but remember what Tim said though. Tim said he ain't gonna have 5-year-olds raising 5-year-olds, so that's over with. Yeah, his views are way down, Reed, and that's why he going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's going crazy. If we see him, he was a little bit off. He's always been a little bit off. If you of course you off if you can scam the people of God. But he's really going. Thank you, Trinice. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to the fathers in your life too. But he's really going off the rails now. And if I think that it ticks all the way down to about 10,000 views per video. I think that he's going to keep about 10,000 people over there regardless of what he do. But I think that that's eventually. Thank you, Ree. I think that that's where the viewership is headed to.
Hey, how you doing?
A lot of people have been
Trinice?
a lot of people have been coming across the spaces saying it's boring or whatever the case may be. But I think a lot of people are just saying, this many people. I mean, everyone's across the reaction space is making valid points. So everyone is somebody to be listened to. Did he get rid of P2P, or did he just, or is him and Megan going back to that original format, Ree? I thought that him and Megan was going back to that sit down format. The P2P, he knew that that wasn't getting him nothing. He got them first few checks, and I'm running out here 6 o'clock in the morning doing this, and the check probably was $106, and he probably just ain't gonna waste his time on that. Yeah, I think he going back down to the sit down format, which we're gonna talk about that a little bit more in depth. But Megan was extremely uncomfortable in that last sit down. Extremely uncomfortable for a woman in her home. Me and Ashley sit there and watched it. Was like, why ain't she as comfortable? Why ain't she comfortable?
She was real tense, wasn't she?
No, they don't understand. No, Rachel, they don't understand what much of nothing is. They just trying to. They just Tim at this point is just winging it. Peekaboo, sneakaboos, podcast, TP2Ps.
He's doing whatever.
He's just doing whatever.
His money he loses.
Yeah, he's just trying to do whatever to make up for the money. He's gonna bleed this turnip. He's gonna think. What's going on, Keisha? He's gonna squeeze this. He's gonna get blood from this turnip because he ain't going back to work. You all right? But yeah, she just be over there sitting and smiling, nodding, and everything else like that. Yeah, I just don't. Megan just is a lost cause at this point.
She been a lost cause.
Yeah, he running around Brandy like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to do something. He trying to do something. He definitely don't want to go back to work, Brandy. So he gonna do anything. Hey Marilyn, what's going on with you, Big War, Big Dog? How you feeling? He might not try to ever replace it. Well, he might not never try to replace it. We can't see it, so until he get it on, and Lord knows, probably forever. I think that regardless of whether or not we're tired of it, we gotta see it through. We gotta see it through to the end. Like I said, I think his comments is going down to 10,000. I'm gonna be right there when his comments go. I mean, when his view go down to 10,000. Regardless. Faceless reactions. I don't know why. We right here with you.
Mm-hmm.
They're the Samuels. They're running out of steam. Tim ain't running out of steam. Tim is going to keep doing everything he got to keep from going back to work because that's the end result of it. Last month there was a big conversation on YouTube about content creators having to go back to work. Our opinion is you should never left work. But that is what that is. Happy Father's Day. Thank you for the father and to you or the fathers in your life. Faceless reaction. We thank you. But yeah, the Samuels they're running out of steam. He ain't running out of steam. He ain't running out of steam. He got the people up from 8 to 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, creating content, and that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, Ree, I think he's gonna crash out eventually too. I think he crashes in, I've been waiting on the shocking truth, Ree. I just don't got no faith in them people down there.
They ain't coming up by now.
Yeah, I don't got no faith in them people. Yeah, Trinice, I don't know what he all over the place. He's calling it Resurrection Ranch. Ain't
Nah,
no Resurrection
resurrection
Ranch.
camper.
Yeah,
Like,
he might as well just change the name and going on with the new scenario, like he said he gonna do, because he ain't doing nothing.
the stolen property. He better off just saying that at this point.
No, Megan ain't happy about that. The Samuels, y'all seen, not only us but other reaction channels have shown Megan not pre-Tim, but where we have shown pre-Tim, and we've shown her post-Tim, and she had her hair done, laid, everything. No, she can't be happy about sitting out there, hair cooking in the 100-degree Mississippi heat. I'm sorry. Y'all don't care. They rented it to us. You can tell they're running out of content. They're talking about some of the same videos. Yeah, they're running out of content. But Timon, they won't run nowhere. So I guess that's what they won't go nowhere. So I guess that's the point of the DC of the Disney World trip.
When they leaving?
I don't know. Yeah, the boys need to go to school. Yeah, you right. Faceless reactions. Yeah, it's not. It's we did watch big YouTubers go from getting 157,000 to barely able to bust 87,000. Kira, Kira going from like 167 down to about 80 and some change now. So yeah, YouTube got then throwing something in the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah, I got his diva. He just. It's still raining up there. It's still raining up there. Yeah, I thought it rained yesterday.
I was talking about going to DC.
Yeah, we supposed to be going to DC this weekend, and then your boy threw the parade, so we just said forget it.
I'm not going that way. Couldn't go that way.
Yeah, but he pretending I got his diva. It ain't on the flow like he's saying it is, and especially if some of them donations have dried up. Did you see Faceless Reaction? We was watching it today. I said, what is he doing? We said, what is he doing? He said he's selling a camper to himself, but we drawn the conclusion that regardless of what it is, he want to make sure he got every single asset up under his belt. Megan ain't to have nothing, ain't got no rights to nothing, no nothing. Not Grandma Lily.
So if she leaves, she going with nothing.
Yeah. So she probably done said that they probably got into an argument. She probably said something along them lines. He said, all right, then, well, let me make sure I got everything.
Make sure he have everything. She left with nothing. Zero.
No. Lily's family just scrolls Ashley's Facebook. That are some of the first people to pop up when as soon as he knows who you may know. Yeah, the who's you may know, they're the first ones up there. They won't reach out and say nothing, but they'll watch. They're probably in the live, but they won't say anything, Timon.
They scared of Tim, I guess. Who knows?
Well, they didn't record it. Megan's hernia surgery.
Come on, man. After eat. Longhorn.
arguing at Home Depot. Benjamin's screaming at the dentist. If he was giving away anything,
It'll be shown.
We would know. When they showed themselves, because that was bad content at Lowe's with them in there arguing.
He showed it.
If he showed that, he's gonna show himself giving away some food.
Anything, because he gonna want to make sure he got his face good.
Yeah, we ain't reached out. Faceless Reaction. We never reached out to nobody. We kept extending the platform to them, opening doors. So if they wanted to reach out to us, that they could. Emails, everything. We check the email every single day, and we still ain't heard nothing. I guess they gonna wrap things up behind the scene, which is what they doing, and if that's how they choose to go about it, I'm cool. Megan and Grandma Lily almost got beat at Home Depot.
She about to get them daggone stuff. She about to get.
Thank you, cousin Angela.
That sink.
Thank you. We can't thank you.
Grandma Lily about to go home with no sink.
Yeah, that's the only way Tim is giving out is pure lies.
That's all. He been giving out.
Yeah, it does, and that's Timon, and that's what we're saying. If they will watch, but not say nothing, but and not come to the defense of their brother and their mother, then it does say a lot. We believe that speaks volumes in itself. No, they're not gonna be able to get that camper away.
Who wants that?
Who wants that camper? Trinice.
Anybody on this line want that camper?
No, nobody.
Does anybody on this line want that camper?
It's mice, rats, and everything, and rat droppings.
But I tell you, no, nobody want that camper.
Yeah, I mean Tim is I don't know if he's we see the abuse on camera. It doesn't even we don't even have to assume that it's vibes. She cannot go nowhere. She does not have no car to be able to leave. She does not be able to enjoy her own time. He made her go right back to work right after her hernia surgery. We don't have to worry. It ain't domestic abuse vibes.
2 hours later.
It's being domestic abuse is being recorded. We just ain't.
He doesn't care.
He just doesn't care.
He love domestic.
Yeah, that's Tim. Tim domestic abuse sales.
Yeah, it should be his whole name. He don't mind showing it.
No,
he'll tell you too.
We not being mean, Sabrina Meadows.
We're speaking the truth.
We just speaking the truth. We not trying to be mean. If Tim or anybody else wants to come.
We know he abusive. He already said
he dragged Travion out. He dragged Travion out there on the mattress and dragged him outside when he told Travion he could chill. But then he changed his mind and went back around.
He's already said he popped necks.
Yeah, Brandy, he said, where's her car? She's fixing on the camper non-stop, and she down there happy about it. She wouldn't dare ask him for a car. Only people who advocate for Megan to have anything is us. She ain't even advocating for herself to have anything.
She don't got a choice.
Yeah, right. He said that's the second alligator he done caught it now. Yeah, she helping them abuse those boys. That's why they already have lost respect for her, Trinice. They're going to continue to, their respect for their mother is going to continue to erode because she's not in a position to help them. She's not a check on his power inside of that household. Yeah, he said he picked her up and moved her out the way. I don't think it was as gentle as he as explained because he would have to have some real strength for that. I don't want to miss you, Aileen Campbell. So let me go up there quick.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're right. And then Tim was goading her too, y'all. Tim was goading her. He was like, "Oh, you ready to leave? You ready to leave already?" He was bothering Megan's mother like that. Alligator nuggets incoming. Yeah, you know he gonna eat everything. You know he eats everything, Ree. If he would have caught a raccoon, we would have raccoon.
He doesn't even share.
Getting ate on video.
He's sharing with his kids and Megan.
Hey, Miss Curry, how you doing? Their views ain't going low, in my opinion, Trinice, but they're down. They're down a lot. They're off. They're definitely off compared to where they were. It's been a precipitous drop, and I think it'll continue to drop. I think the platform is just... I don't think the platform for most is still interesting. I think that some of the Kool-Aid drinkers are starting to see some of his ways. But I think for the most part, I don't think that people are finding the content entertaining. And then they come across these reaction spaces, and they be like, all right, well, you know, these people are making some valid points about IAG Farms. But I really think that his content just got stagnant, and people just don't want to watch.
How you doing, Robin?
Yeah, Miss Perry, I miss Robin.
Miss Robin.
Yeah, God shutting it down. I think, God is just slowly eroding it. Slowly eroding. Imagine the conversations that is going on in that house. Imagine the anger that Tim is displaying right now inside of that house. Since this is happening.
Now he started putting up cameras, making up stuff to do. I'm done.
Yeah, he goes somewhere and buys these things. Miss Aileen Campbell, you're right. He bought the snake that they went out there and beat to death. He bought the alligator. He just fishing for content at this point. Yeah, they are. Reed. They pouring up that Kool Aid reluctantly. Yeah, just recycling the same old thing. Like I told you, we back on the season. He back doing the barn stuff. We
Yeah.
we still painting the barn, y'all.
The barn ain't over.
Yeah, yeah. Megan is whipped. Megan is whipped. Ain't nothing. I don't know. Yeah, she whipped on something.
No, it's Tim.
Yeah, and I understand you, Miss Sabrina Meadows, but at the end of the day, when people take advantage of God, I don't know how much we're praying for them, but the Father's going to do what He's going to do regardless. I mean, there's nothing that we can do about that. Thank you for the Father's Day, Arlene Hunt. We greatly appreciate that. Yeah, Naya B. See, I think that you are the median watcher right now. A lot of people who aren't paying necessarily a lot of attention to the reaction channels, still trying to enjoy the content. It's just boring.
He keeps
It's
showing the
just
same
boring.
thing over and over. Who am I
He
keep
keeps
watching
starting
that?
it. He keeps starting it every year. He just
Who?
keeps starting it over and over and over.
This
Yes,
thing, this is
yes,
going
Trinice. They
down.
still they still leaving him by himself. Thank you, Miss Curry, again for the happiest Father's Day. Yeah, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them too that they believe that they can deceive God, but they will have their comeuppance. I think a little bit of it has started already. He heard him on his YouTube. He cared about this YouTube more than anything, and that's where his that's where the initial
God came through it.
came from initially.
You can't give him nowhere else.
I guess so, Black. I guess they may. I don't know. Thank you also for the Father's Day wishes. I don't know what they're gonna do with the new land. We don't know if they got new land. Have they shown it? Yes, we have a couples channel, Sabrina Meadows, and the platform will be changing soon, but we're gonna see this through. But we greatly appreciate you contributing. Yeah, I mean, in the business move, what I say is, like I say, a lot of people who come home from prison, they're looking for stability. Megan was perfect. I mean, like literally in every sense, unmarried, no kids, college educated, and she had a couple things that could be seized upon. And so she was just a perfect vessel for him to use. He gets married really quick. Hey, look at me. I'm out of the world.
Oh,
I'm doing
yeah.
good. I done changed. Everything else like that. Then she walked him into all those doors to take advantage of all those people.
You see his light. He's like, everything brick.
Facial reaction. I wish I could too. I'd say it gotta be some. Ooh, it gotta be going on in that trailer right now. It gotta be going down.
Say it in there. I can only imagine.
Yeah, he said he had his pick of any woman that he could have, but you know, he
His pick.
yeah,
So it wasn't many.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's.
His pig. Like he got a lot to choose from.
Yeah, Timon. Let me get you, Timon. I don't want to lose you. I told you what to do. You come order, they return on both of them. Yeah, I mean, Timon. That's a natural reaction of anybody who's been in a situation where they in a sense being kind of not abused. I don't want to say that word about the boys, but I mean there are signs of abuse.
That's all they know.
And so why would you want to stay there? Why would you not turn against that? You're right, Miss Sabrina Meadows. Our content is the same. We're reaction to the
Lord,
same
who
content.
is it?
I mean,
Going
okay.
Lord. Next.
Yeah. He said he had his pick of women. Yeah, he was looking for someone weak, and he was
That's what
looking
I'm
for
saying.
someone that was so willing, ready to. What'd you say, baby? I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, I was reading Sabrina. Yeah, please. Thank you, faceless reactions. Trying to enjoy live.
No, I've never dated Megan. I've been with this
Oh, Lord.
woman right here 17 years.
How many times you gonna hear that? And I want him too. I guess this is what we doing. Boy, they crazy.
Yeah, is that they get they send the boys out there when they get sick of looking at them. I hope they don't put the boys in thing. I said they were putting the boys in a storm shelter for for punishment. Yeah. Yeah, we'll rally around Sister Lily, like Tim.
Yeah, and somebody go check on Miss Lily for real, make sure she's still good down there.
For them as they are teenagers. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, War thought he was gonna work Grandma Lily into the ground.
I almost had her.
You know what broke him, War? You know what I think what broke him? Our last video before we take a hiatus, and then other people across the reaction space, when we was laughing at Grandma Lily out there doing property maintenance on that man's property, and he got her in the background, I think that broke the family. I said they can't let this go on no more.
People dragging us.
And for weeks we had been telling them, hey man, y'all gonna say something? Oh, y'all gonna do something? Hey, y'all gonna say something? Y'all gonna do something? Somebody finally had to step in and do something.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, he said when they're 14, 15 years old, 3 trades and all this other stuff. He just put these obstacles in his way, y'all, so he don't have to give them anything. If they don't go get the 3 trades, he's gonna say, well, you ain't getting no money from me. You ain't getting no land from me. You ain't getting nothing from me. If you ain't got the 3 trades, they might go get the 3 trades, and then he'll be like, oh, well, you got 3 trades. What you need my stuff for?
Oh, yeah. I ain't got nothing to give.
Yeah.
They gave it all to me. Look, I ain't got nothing for you.
God bless you too, Miss Meadows. Yeah, it is. It is. $115 y'all in here. Thank y'all, everyone coming and joining us, kicking it with us on your Father's Day. We greatly appreciate y'all. Hey, what's going on, Little Gold 5? Thank you. Greatly appreciate you. Happy Father's Day to you or to the fathers that you have in your life. We greatly appreciate you. The duck murderers flooding.
What advice would you tell Tim? Give people the money back.
If Tim came to advice, what would you tell Tim? To get right with God. To go get them people to start giving back. That's the only way that Tim can do this. Repent first. We all know that as Christians, but start doing what you need to do for some of those people. Y'all, I'm not going to miss you. So, yes. I hope Grandma Lily cameras running the house because I bet Tim is angry. He can't be trusted. Yeah, I think somebody's made a really good point that said something about Tim and how he might exact retribution from her and everything else like that. So I believe, yeah, Miss Lily better. But I think Lee or somebody is down there right now, or probably somebody who's they know how Tim can get. We ain't telling that family nothing about Tim. They already know. T Money said, you see Megan downtown, as long as all he put her butt right back to work. And that's why he was messing up the videos like that a week afterwards.
She went back to work.
She already went back to work.
2 hours she came and got in that truck. It was over.
True Green. Yeah, she was out there like True Green, War. I thought she was about to break out the tiller. I thought she was about to break out the aerator out there.
I'm done. That was it for them. They said, oh, we gotta go do something.
Yeah, Faceless Reaction. They'll do anything for content, but the right thing. That's crazy to me. They'll do everything for content. You know how much you got a 60, 70,000 video on your hands right now, and plenty of fodder for the Kool-Aid drinkers. If you just start giving away some meat, just give away a little bit, bro.
He too hungry to give away. He think he better give something away.
He got content right there.
Yeah, everything in the freezer. He better give
It ain't even
away.
farm fresh meat on that dirty old raggedy petting zoo. Ree.
Giving that little stale food away.
Yeah.
I don't want none of it anyway.
Yeah, she have. I think Travion started coming back around. Like he said, you remember when Travion said he'll do anything for her. And you know, she calling, Lily doing the grandma thing, calling. Oh, you know my feet hurting. Oh, you know my back hurting.
Oh,
and they say, what's wrong with your mama? Oh, you know, Tim had me up there caulking all night long. Every hole in the barn. Yeah, he thinks he's Tyler Perry. He thinks he's Steven Spielberg, Trinice. He think the Oscars right around the corner any minute now.
You think you got there?
Yeah, he think any minute now the Oscars gonna be coming. Yeah, they thought they would do right, but the Samuels, let me tell you, she shouldn't have thought they would do right because she had been alone when he was conning and taking everybody down the whole time. Ain't no way she should have trusted him.
She thought she was exempt.
She thought she was going to be exempt.
That's funny. Took her down, sad face too.
Yeah, Reed, I don't know what Reed. He just gonna let him sit in there. He just gonna let him sit in there. He want to mount him so bad, but we didn't talk so bad about it. He don't want to put him on the wall. He already know that's idolatry to be doing stuff like that and demon culture to be hanging heads and stuff in his house.
So I guess Grandma Lily ain't getting paid no more. She going down to a chick.
Yeah, and as a God-fearing person, Miss Plummer, we do not want God to remove His peace and His protection from our lives. And because once He do, the enemy comes and attacks full-throated. Yes, you're right. You're right, Trinice. You was exactly right. Nah, I don't believe Tim is selling no drugs. No, Tim is scary, y'all. Tim is scary. That's one thing Tim ain't doing. He ain't selling no drugs. He's making money off of YouTube and the donations. People really think he's a pastor. So people are really sending him like a tithe. Denise Fisher, they really sending him tithes. They really paying into him. They're probably didn't tick down, but he still gets a little bit of something from donations. No, he ain't selling no drugs though. Tim is scared to death. He definitely wasn't selling drugs. He ain't got nothing nowhere near close to a drug near his house.
Selling drugs. He barely want to give away meat.
Nah, cousin Angela, ain't no trophies being handed out at this point. I will.
You're on drugs. Her man Megan, like she about zoned out half the time.
Yeah, it's the Samuel. She should have known off top, but she in her old age and she trying to be forgiving and she thinking that Tim has been changed and he's gonna do the right thing. He got plenty of money. Yeah, if anything, Tim is doing a little bit of drugs.
Hey man, Megan, you should see him on the last video. She like she's zoned out. I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, she looked like she was. I don't know. She probably drinking. She's drinking. Megan drinking.
She in the cut in the corner drinking.
Yeah. And Brandy said, "You think he on drugs? I think he's on drugs.
He on something.
He on something.
He
ain't on the up and up. We know that much.
Never been on that. Grandma Lily, you in his live?
Yeah, we told Arlene Hunt. We've been saying that from the beginning. We saying there you got a lottery ticket whenever y'all choose to cash it. Whenever y'all choose to cash it, it ain't necessarily about talking about Tim, but it's about if you move in another direction without Tim, then everybody's gonna be curious why. And these people will show up for a couple weeks, a couple months, to see if you ever gonna spill the beans on IAG Farms.
But you wouldn't be a shocker because we already know.
I mean, no, I mean they ain't gonna tell us nothing we don't know.
Yeah, it
But
would be a shocker.
they can tell the Kool-Aid drinkers.
Like, yeah, y'all know we was scamming.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Sorry.
Yeah, Timo. Everybody want to see her started. So, thank you, Rig. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, people want to see her. It's a lottery ticket sitting there waiting. I just think that they good old down home Mississippi folk, and they just gonna leave it alone. That's what he is. He's not a God-fearing. You're not God-fearing if you do things intentionally, knowing that there's a sovereign God of the universe who is all powerful, and you continue to do things to deceive and take advantage of the people of God. You're not God-fearing. You ain't worried about those consequences coming, but they're gonna be swift. Nah, Brandy, I think that is in the contract. I think she does have a copy. I think that if they got into an argument about it, he definitely, because they was getting into arguments, the whole Resurrection Ranch thing.
That fake contract.
And he probably said, and he probably said, well, look at the contract. I wish you would start another channel, you or any of them.
They probably go to the court and get it signed off.
They probably could, but they ain't worried. They ain't worried about it because they know Tim. They know Tim is gonna go the whole 9 yards. They know that he gonna get a lawyer and everything else
anyway.
too.
Never went to the court and got it signed off for none of that. For to be real.
Yes, he does. He treats her like trash, Timon. No, they don't fear God at all. If she ain't, and Miss Juanita Williams, that's the only thing that we can gather at this point. If she has not came forward, then it is because she cannot.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely are that. Faceless reaction. They definitely are that. God never sent him, and he never waited in line behind anybody. He never had the patience to go through the steps you need to be a pastor. Being ordained is one thing, but you never served. How you going to lead a flock you never served? He was just ready to get straight to the money going in his pocket, and that's for he put a barn a carport right beside Megan's house, got him some speakers, and he started doing his own thing and called it church.
Yep. It says all about God.
Timon, and that could be completely true. My whole thing is, I don't think he ever tried to be a church member. He was ready to run straight to the front.
You seen the money.
Remember y'all, we've been a part of church. Some are chosen, some are chosen, some are called, and some run to the front saying me, 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 me. That's exactly what Tim done. Yeah. I don't think that the church cast any aspersions on anything else like that. Any pastor who is ordained can ordain you. I was going through pastoral training before we left our last church. We're going a little bit fast, y'all, so we'll make sure we catch everybody. Thank you, Timon. Timon, face your reaction. Tim needs a job. Megan needs to go back to hers. Yeah, but Tim would never work, Trinice. He'll never work. He'll make YouTube videos for 300 people.
You gotta change it up 300 times.
Yeah, he'll make if the views go down to 300, he's gonna be making videos for them 300 people. Hey, Miss Baker, thank you for the Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you.
You gonna have a sad story for that. Lord, my views gone, damn dog. It's all about God.
For the Bible. Hold on, let me finish reading that. I'm sorry, Miss Patricia Baker, I got sidetracked. God is not mocked, and thank you for those kind words, Miss Patricia Baker. Hey, Wolfie, how you doing? Nah, Tim can't work nobody. You know, once we gotta y'all gotta understand working is a skill. Being able to show up and go up to work is a skill in itself, and he hasn't put any time into that skill.
He lazy.
He's already been doing YouTube 5 years. He was pastoring for 10 years. So it's 15 years. The man is only 36 years old. So and then he went to and then he was in prison. He pastored. He 5 years doing YouTube. He pastored for 10 years. He was in prison. And he has no.
What would he go and
He
do?
has no skills to offer. No one needs him out there thinking that he knows what he's doing, trying to play carpenter on their job. They were like, man, look, we told you to get up the wood. That's all we need you to do. Just go sweep. Just go sweep, bro. Stop over here trying to tell us how to put together things.
No, he lazy.
Yeah, Tim got 50,000 Chick-fil-A gift cards. He probably Tim got so much stuff from them Kool-Aid drinkers who done sent him. He probably still ain't spent all that money they done gave him.
Got him in boxes too.
Yeah, he tries to put a spin on it, faceless reaction. Because I remember one of them, I caught him, and then Tim doesn't even always look to Christian people for the thing. One of his prison of purpose came from a atheist named Dan Pena. One of the principles that he got in there came from an atheist. He just watches motivational speakers. Tim doesn't necessarily watch all Christian content. Anybody who motivates him is who he'll listen to. It doesn't have to be of God. He'll listen to anybody that is able to inspire him in some type of way. And it's usually somebody talking about some money or something.
It's all money. Money hungry. That's all.
Yeah, he gets tired every 2 minutes. Brandy, you remember when we first started this channel? You've been here since the beginning. Remember when we first started this channel? We started this off with Tim starting to put the tin on the roof. 3 videos. 3 videos of him putting tin on the roof. The man just ain't built for physical labor and anything like that. You know, God tried to put him in his lane. He just wasn't act right.
He stole.
Yeah, he stole, and then God tried to put him over here where he might be able to do right. Because God will keep blessing you even though he know we ain't right. But he just kept stealing. And he kept lying.
Let's break it down.
And then he just kept doing everything he wasn't supposed to do. Sorry, Miss Denise Fisher. I'm sorry, Miss Wolfie. Let me get you in here too. Tim is godless, definitely, Trinice. Can't even be a deacon. He can't even be an usher, Cousin Angela. He can't even be an usher. He can't even volunteer at Saturdays at the men's ministry. He can't do nothing.
What?
Then again, they stopped filming. You right, Faceless Reaction. They stopped filming the stuff from the subscribers because they were scared that people might stop sending stuff. Yeah, Timon. I mean, outside the criminal record, the man doesn't have enough work history. I mean, I know fellas with jobs, but they have work history. Tim doesn't even have any work history. Yeah, Wolfie, I miss so much. I've been so busy. Well, Malarkey's Tim up to. I saw he built a barn with no help. Lily White behind him did. And show himself doing something for himself. Now he had plenty of help on that barn. I don't know why he said that, but you know how he go. He know he gonna discredit everybody.
Everybody come in contact with.
Well, Miss Fisher, he said that he wouldn't allow her to get her hair and stuff done because because they were living a debt-free lifestyle, which you don't have to incur any debt to go get your hair done. You either have the money or you don't. And so therefore that's one of the reasons why
braids once a month ain't gonna take him down for all the money he stole.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't put a dent in his budget or his pocket.
$100.
But he just ain't gonna let Megan
Lord,
anything
Jesus.
that I guess he believes this, Miss Fisher. Megan is so impressionable because he know the lies he's telling her, that he feel like that she might pick up on something else that this time might help her, and it might be leading her away from Tim. Yeah, they making you right, Reed. They churning out them camper videos like nobody's business. Yeah, he ain't even too eagerly seeking the ear of the voice of the Lord to the point where he's misinterpreting things. He just saying, yeah, what I'm saying it, so it got to be from God.
That's it. You might listen to that man.
T-Money misquote scriptures. He doesn't even know what he's talking about when it comes to scripture or the word. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, probably his cousin Angela. Somebody probably did.